very clearly this council was not going in any direction that I liked. My first 2 weeks on the job with the new mayor, I said, look, I can take anything just about but losing the North-South Light Rail line. It's just too big, too important to the city. And he agreed with me, and then 40 minutes later changed his mind, and that was it. I said, you know, I'm out of here either to retire or to run, and I decided to run. And then I ran into some very, very serious family problems, and but very happily have been, in some cases unhappily, resolved. And I had to rethink it again, and my thought was I want to have one last chance to set a new agenda before the citizens of Ottawa.
Monsieur le candidat, s'il vous plaît, ne croyez-vous pas, vu vos opinions politiques, ne croyez-vous pas que vous allez diviser un bloc de vote centre et gauche au profit de M. O'Brien?
Absolument pas. J'ai 9 conseillers avec moi et un maire amène 3 ou 4. J'aurai une majorité si je suis maire, juste comme M. O'Brien et M. Chorley avant lui.
Non, mais M. Watson penche plutôt vers le centre-gauche. M. Cullen gauche. Vous, la gauche. C'est dans ce sens-là. Pour la population, il y a 3 votes d'un côté. Du côté de M. O'Brien, il y a juste un candidat.
Moi, je ne joue pas les jeux comme ça. Je ne me vois pas comme gauchiste non plus. J'ai voté pour plus de coupeurs de tout autre conseiller à l'hôtel de ville, chacun. Alors, j'ai écrit, Michel, un livre il y a quelques ans qui s'appelle Cities, Climate Change and Politics as Usual. I look at the council and all the mayoralty candidates and I see politics as usual. I don't want to bring forward politics as usual. I want to bring forward a new agenda for a new century.
You think you'll be splitting the votes among citizens, though?
Citizens, I think I really encourage them to look, don't vote for who you don't want, vote for who you do want. Democracy doesn't work by voting for who you don't want. So look at what I'm doing, and you know, if you prefer the mandate of Mr. O'Brien or Mr. Watson, by all means, vote for him, but do it based on what they're proposing and their record.
Monsieur Doucet, est-ce que c'est pas un tout ou rien que vous faites maintenant parce que vous avez perdu pour la question du parc de la résidence? Est-ce que c'est ça?
La politique est toujours tout ou rien. C'est un sport qui a une date finale. Chaque jour, vous êtes dans la chaise.
How big of a family decision was it to come up with to run?
Oh, it was huge. It was huge. We had many discussions, and my good wife is here with me today, and she had reservations, and I think she still does, but happily she supported it.
And why you said yes with your family?
Why? Well, I'm an old battler. I've been a battler since I was born, and I just didn't want to retire from the field just yet.
So you had some other things to accomplish.
Yes, I definitely.
What are these things?
Yeah, I want to see rail now, not in 20 years.
How big a decision? Or how big a
decision? It certainly played a part. I mean, if I had seen any movement on Lansdowne, we advanced, I think, every argument you could have. The revenue neutral thing was proved wrong. It's a revenue negative to the city. We proved clearly that it's a huge cost to the city. We had the elders of our community come out against it. We had every politician from every stripe come out against it. We're giving it away for $2 a year for 30 years. And no one argument ever moved one single vote. So what that says to me is that there's a psychological development connection there. You've got to ask why 90% of those voting for it receive money from the developers for their election campaign. 90% voting against it don't.
Comment vous allez faire en ce moment-là pour recueillir assez d'argent pour gagner une course à la mairie?
J'ai entendu que Watson compte sur demi-million, moi la moitié de ça.
Une ou deux questions encore, s'il vous plaît.
Listening to your emotional speech there, you obviously dead set against the way business is being done at City Hall. Do you have any fears that your entry into the race will increase the likelihood of that happening again in the future? Do you discern my words?
Yes, absolutely not. I'm in to win. That's the only reason I would put myself, my family, and my friends through this.
Do you think their entry might help any of the other candidates more than the others?
No idea. We'll see on October 26th.
If you're going to reverse the decisions on Lansdowne Park and Mayorial, you're going to need like-minded candidates. You know, the mayor said that last time. You need like-minded councillors also.
You know, we got a long way to go before we get there, and I don't. We'll see what happens.
Ok, merci.
Yep.
La raison pour laquelle vous êtes en recherche de proposition
Moi, je vois pas. J'aime pas comment la ville se progresse. J'aime la perte de la ligne Nord-Sud, $1 milliard dans
On a donné le